All right, what happened to the music? I am back, Cubes. Hello. YouTube Cubes, listen. I have been gone for a week. Well, technically I was here last Tuesday, but we're not going to talk about that stream. I just got really mad, and so I deleted that stream. I did not shake off that anger for hours. Last week I had an arthritis flare-up. Let me just talk about why I was gone for a week. Also, like this video and subscribe if you're new. We're going to be playing through Super Adventure Box today. All right, now let's get to the nitty-gritty. That's just stuff we have to talk about. I did put a post on Discord talking about the schedule and things like that. I'll touch upon it here really quickly. Today is Super Adventure Box, which was on that schedule that I announced yesterday. So, March 28th, we are playing Super Adventure Box and that kind of stuff. The music is a little loud. My apologies. I'm like yelling over it. Just a little bit. Back it up. Oh, why it's so loud? Hello, chats. Welcome. So, anyways, I had an arthritis flare-up, and I knew it was coming, but I have this thing in my head where I think, you know what? I just power through it. It won't happen. And what ended up happening was it's going to happen. An arthritis flare-up is just not something that you can power through. The body something triggers it, and then it just goes. And mine are pretty sporadic, but I have one at least every 2 months now. It used to be about every 3 or 4, and I just didn't know what they were because it took so long before the next one happened, right? So I forget that like my body had issues. But back in 2018, I lost function of my left leg practically, and it's because I had lower back problems as far as I thought. From there, I found out I had arthritis, and I was having flare-ups and not taking care of myself. And so each flare-up just sort of compounded the next one into being worse and worse until my leg just got so bad. I was seeing a chiropractor for 4 months and went to a spinal doctor, and they gave me a steroid shot, which made me okay for only a couple months. And early 2019... long story short, early 2019, after all this crap, a friend of mine back home became a physical therapist, and he's really freaking good at his job. He finally was like, dude, let's figure this out. Because I lost function on my left leg after the steroid shot. It's supposed to last at least 3 months, and it only lasted 2 because my body was just so irritated. But I was having an inflammation problem everywhere, but especially in my left hip. And what ended up happening is that my lower back was so inflamed and the sciatic nerve was so irritated that it caused inflammation down my leg. So I had bursitis in my hip, I had inflamed hamstrings, I had just swollen glutes. My booty was bigger than it needed to be on one side, and just pretty much all these issues on one side. So I was on bed rest for like 2 weeks, icing and taking high-level anti-inflammatories, so ibuprofen and fish oil and that kind of stuff, drinking tons of water, and that kind of thing. And the first 3 days, I didn't do much of anything. I did get up and move. You know, I had to go to the bathroom and things like that. But pretty much by the 3rd day, though, the pain was practically gone. So it turned out I just needed rest. I needed to not be sitting at all. And I needed to sort of let that area disappear. And then for 2 weeks, I was pretty much bedridden. And would just get up and do these exercise stretches things to get the muscles to not be stiff and things like that. And once that all loosened up down there, sounds weird, but it's true, that if you sit for a long time, all your muscles and stuff, they start to stiffen and get inflamed. So once I got that loosened up, you know, I really haven't had a problem. I understood what the issue was from then on out. It's inflammation, it's an arthritis thing. But last week I decided to power through it when I should have taken a couple days off. and now we missed a week because I didn't take a couple days. Bursitis came back because I didn't do that, and I couldn't figure out why I was so irritated. But now with long COVID, the other symptom is my ability to focus just absolutely disintegrates. So on Tuesday of last week, I could not pull it together. I could not think. I couldn't shake off this frustration, and I apologize for it. I believe I put something on Discord for those who were watching and stuff. That's not how I want to do things. I need to take care of myself. But more importantly, when pain is there, when my brain ain't working, I have to take the day off. I have to rest because my body has it's just only can take so much stress. And it shows outwardly the more and more I try to power through and ignore it, the faster frustration. Now, I am AngryZorric. I'm going to get angry at things. But what I was feeling on Tuesday was just pure frustration of not being able to remember things, function. That's why I sort of just wanted that seed to end. But again, I deleted that because that's not how we do things at the Solid Cube Factory, and I want to be sure that when I'm here live that I'm rested and ready to go. Now, on the Discord, I talked about that we're not doing 2 days. That's probably part of the issue, is that I was doing 2 days and my body needed rest. I don't know if those will come back, but I do like it. I do like playing a game and playing some Guild Wars 2 and stuff like that. But also, the numbers dropped here. It didn't seem like people were interested more in the evening stuff, even with it being Guild Wars 2, things like that. And I can understand that if you're catching up with the VODs and that kind of thing. I've given you a week now, so there's no excuse. But anyhow, so from moving forward, I don't know how streams will go, how often they will be, or how long they will be. Once my hip starts to hurt, I need to stop. That's the rule I have to follow. If it's too stiff, I wake up and it's just not feeling, if the pain is above a 3 for me. So when you have pain, a 1 is sort of like some soreness, you know, when you press on something, you're like, oh, that's sore. Kind of thing. A 2 is like you really feel it. You don't have to press on it to know that it's sore. Just moving the muscle means it hurts, type of thing. A 3 is when there's acute pain beginning. So like if you move it and a sharp pain starts to happen, that's actually a 3. And now I've been living with pain for a long time now, and I can tell you, especially men, that we like to gloss over pain as though it is a lesser. But once you start hitting a 4 or 5, like last week I was hitting a 4 or 5 going to 6, 7 range when I ended the stream last Tuesday, and the days after it was about a 6 or 7. That is unbearable pain. That is pain that if it stays chronically is going to drive you insane. You're going to do things to try to alleviate it, and that kind of stuff. 8, 9, and 10 is you're going to the hospital. Something is wrong. It hurts. I want the pain gone, type of thing. In 2018, I was practically just living 8 to 9 every day. That's why I just got more drastic, started going to doctors, took the steroid shot and stuff like that, because I could not get the pain to stop. And it wasn't like a throbbing pain, it was just a pain that was sitting there. Like it just hurt, because the nerve was just being pulled on. Like it was just being squeezed and pulled on as hard as possible, and it just kept sending the signal. This hurts, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. And so it took forever to like make it feel good, and drugs can only do so much when your body's being damaged. So the sciatic nerve was being damaged, was what ended up happening. That's why I couldn't move my left leg. So the rule is, if it's a 3, I have to take the day, because if I take the day, it won't get to a 4 or 5, and then we can probably just do the next day. If it's a 1 or 2, like today, it's a 1. I feel something there, but it's not. That's the funny thing about pain too. When you have felt bad pain for so long, The ones or twos sort of just feel like, oh, that's stiff, when it actually hurts. That's the other issue. Your pain tolerance has gotten so high that it takes years for it to come back down. And some pain will always be there no matter what. Eternal pain will always hurt. Having children will always hurt. Getting kicked in the balls will always hurt. Breaking a bone will always hurt. That's because those are major damages to your body. Some pain you can't feel, depending on where it is, because the nerves don't send the signal. Like if your liver's dying. It takes a long time before something goes, this is necrotic, you're dying, and it's usually too late. That's stupid. But you learn a lot. You learn a lot dealing with pain. So anyways, my point is, I don't know how shows are going to go, but I want to get fully functional, be able to sit for hours at a time, because by April 24th, Breath of the Wild 100% starts, and May 12th, Tears of the Kingdom came out. They had a Zelda Direct or something today. It was incredible. I don't know if May is going to be enough time to play through that game for the amount of stuff that they've introduced. So I need to be healthy. The other thing is, when I'm doing 100% and then playing through a new game like Tears of the Kingdom, if Tears of the Kingdom is as fun as Breath of the Wild and they've just added more fun to it, whoops. That's what happens when you don't stream for a while. You start hitting the mic. If they just added more fun, it does. You can make mushroom arrows. I mean, I saw that. Someone tweet that. What else was in there? Meat arrows. You just can add stuff to your weapons to make them stronger. Like they took a stick and you walk up to a boulder and you just add the boulder to the stick. What is happening? It's almost like Nintendo's like, okay, we have given you Gary's Mod, Zelda style, try to break your game. That's what it looks like. You literally go through the floor. I don't even know. You gotta watch it. It is insanity. But pretty much they're just gonna want you to fuse things together and just make absolute insanity, and I'm ready. I'm ready for a Zelda where it is just I wanna see the developers, not that they've given up on what Zelda was, but they're like, this is Zelda, but we're just tired of it, you know? Let's just do it. Let's just go wild. Here, you want to make a boat, make a boat. Like, I'm okay with that. Chaz, if you have not seen the Zelda Direct, I'm not doing it justice. What I mean is, you know those boulders that you use stasis on and you hit them with the hammer and they can go fly, right? One of those big boulders. You can take a stick, walk up to that boulder and attach it to the stick to give it extra attack power. I mean, you can't even visualize it probably, but it is what you're thinking. It's literally a boulder at the end of the stick. Yeah, you need to watch it. He also, what was it? He had the lance thing. Oh man, what are those called? The polearm, right? And he's going like this, and he goes up, and he literally attaches the farmer's pitchfork to the poking stick. Oh my god! I was like, no. So you have this extra long. Oh man, that game is going to be insane. I want to see the speed run that's going to be impossible. I hope you can't just run to the end, because it feels like just running to the end would do no justice to what the insanity of that game is. Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to be, when you're done watching this VOD, if you haven't seen it, you know what? Pause this VOD, go watch it. It is just so good. If you're watching this later, I mean, no story, nothing. They were just like, yo, this is our game. That's all he did. You just said, oh, they came out with the new Switch, I guess. That's how they make money. But they were just like, this is our game. Please go buy it. So I already bought it, by the way. Nintendo comes out with these vouchers and you get 2 of them for $100 plus tax. I literally did not buy the game for $50. I just bought it for a voucher, so for $50. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with the other voucher. I was gonna. I didn't get the free code for Scarlet because I've waited too long, and I let somebody else have it, and I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get the Pokemon Scarlet this year. But I thought about picking it up anyways. But then I hate what they've done, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna use the other voucher on now. But I saved money, and that's what's important. You can get a game cheaper, get it cheaper. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's our schedule. So after today, pretty much we're not going to touch Guild Wars 2 unless I need to go over something. The 14 legendary weapons journey's on hold for now until I can get the farming done. No, until we're gonna start getting the farming done. Jeez. So pretty much all of April and May, I'm just gonna be logging into Guild Wars 2 to get stuff done. April, I will be doing Super Venture Box until the 18th, where it ends. So, what you see today, I'm going to be doing every day because I've been able to keep up with this festival, and I want to continue that momentum. And also the weekly rewards and that kind of stuff. Anything else there? Not really. I just won't be doing any major farming unless I have extra time. Because I don't want to be sitting in the chair too long because I need to be up, moving around, or laying down until my bursitis is gone. So pretty much I will, when I'm done streaming, or if I don't stream, I will be resting just so I can log into Guild Wars 2, get into the other accounts, get it into my main account. Now, with that said, I literally could buy everything that I need in like 9 more weeks if I actually do farm heavily. So whenever we end Tears of the Kingdom, which may be never this year, whenever we end Tears of the Kingdom, June, into May, June, we will be solidly Guild Wars 2 for the rest of rest of June into July. This is going to be a day. So anyhow, yeah. Lucky grows irritated. We're going. But yeah, we will be finishing in August, I hope. So all the farming through June and July, and in August we'll be finishing the 14 legendary weapons journey. Let me bring up Guild Wars 2 since I accidentally hit the button. You skip to the fuse. Guild Wars 2, take notes, man. That is going to be the most insane part of that game, is figuring out what to fuse to what to get the best stuff, or to get the effect you want, or whatever. It's going to be interesting. The machines, though, those machines are going to be insane. So, Super Adventure Festivals here. They're going to give me... Oh, I don't want to be on this character. We go over a little bit here. So I did get to a 3rd stack of runestones. We need 1,400 of these, and I'm already up to 89. I've been getting about 6 or more a day, which is fantastic. 6 a day for an entire year is over 1,800, close to 2,000, something like that. 1,900 something. So 6 a day is fantastic if you're looking to get all the legendaries done within a year. So that is sped up from the 3 that I was getting to the routes that I'm doing are making me... I'm getting stupid money, too, for what I've been doing. I haven't even been playing seriously, and I've just... I'm at 361 gold again. The other antique summoning stones did fill out, so I did get a stack of those, or 100 of those, something like that. So I'm at 255 of those. So I think I was under 9,000 gold left on cost. We're getting really close to some of this stuff. And of course, we built some of it and things like that. I'm trying to think what's going to hold me. I think it is going to be the Mystic Clovers, which we're going to talk about a little bit today. Which I only have 228 only. We need 2 stacks plus 32, something like that. I have 127 Mystic coins right now, so these are what's going to cost us money. I have plenty of Obby shards. I have plenty of globs of ectoplasm, plenty of spirit shards to roll all the Mystic Clovers. I'm leaving these things to the very end. We'll see. I'll be getting more. I actually did pretty well stacking some of these up, so 14.5 gold worth is what it says. BS. The other thing I need is Memories of Arene. With my hurt hip, I did miss a night, but I'm up to 485, so almost to 2 stacks of those. I need 1,400 total. They're not too expensive. What's gotten really expensive is the Jade Runestones. They have not come back down in price, which is insane to me that the puzzle was providing that many. But also, I think it's just because people don't know how to farm them away from the puzzles. So, again, I'm getting 6 a day. That's nearly 6 gold. It's over 5 gold every day of Jade Runestones, plus 4 gold, 3 gold, I don't remember, in the chunks of pure Jade. It takes me like 45 minutes, and I end up making like 16 gold worth of stuff in a very short amount of time, plus my home instance and things like that, which is usually about 20 gold on its own, the dailies and stuff, so, and Dragon Storm, I guess. So, still making like 40 gold a day without even trying. That's branded Shatter as well. Yeah, I just haven't got it on a rotation. The other great way to get this done is actually by doing Dragon's End. Oh, I haven't talked about that. I got another Dragon's End done. So I was able to map it out. I just happened to get into a meta map, don't know how, joined the group, and we beat it. And then the commander was like, hey, do you guys need more achievements? And I went and got a bunch of achievement points, too, with that. We should look at achievement points. 42,528. Yeah, I got a bunch. I got the meta done for Dragon's End. It was insane. I was literally like, okay, let's just go farm up the Jade chunks so I can sell them. And it turned into beating Dragon's End, getting mapping done, and a bunch of achievements. Oh, this one was working, but I ended up getting this done. It was insane. It just all fit together. Got it done. I'm up to 5 of the province gifts done, so I only need 9 more of those. So a chunk of this has been done since we started doing it with the 2 days and stuff like that. So, why did the link to this say 6 days ago? That was when the last stream technically was. I don't know. It's just old. I don't know. Sometimes you have to clear the cache and things like that. Excuse me, cache. It's weird like that. But I don't think there's anything else to talk about besides maxing out on Orichalcum and things like that. I have to figure that out. There's money. Oh, I only sell crafting materials if they're over 10.
My time is
Selling all the lodestones. I'm getting tons of lodestones too. That's where a lot of money's coming. I've been making gold. So we spent like 400 gold. Hold on. It's gonna be gold here too. Yeah, another 6 gold there, so 368 gold. Almost ready to buy some more, and this is without doing any extra farming. So it's just going up and up and up, and that's great. That's fine. Remember, I only needed to do 150 to 180 days of solid farming. So 6 months every day logging in, farming the way I was farming, making that 70 to 80 gold, something like that, or chipping away at the cost in a different way. And any other day that I log in and get anything, it's just speeding up those days, right? So 220 days was the fact if I couldn't hit 60, 70, 80 gold, right? That 60 to 80 gold range is actually really important. But 50 gold is where I put it, and that's 220 days. So third gen legendaries, are they hard to make? The answer is no. No, they're not. Not if you're a 10-year vet, 10-year plus vet running around. Not even. I think if you built up your account within the last like 3 years, a lot of this stuff would be falling into your lap. Could be a problem because seldom click links. Well, you clicked it and I appreciate it.
I'm not sure.
Always click my links unless it's a DM on Discord, because I will never send you a link that isn't put publicly unless we're talking about something specifically and I'm like, hold on, let me get you the link. That's another thing. I will never put links anywhere except on Discord, and I'll explain what the link is. And usually, I don't even put the link unless it has a preview. So you know where you're going. Or it's YouTube, Twitter, that kind of stuff. So if you ever just get like, hey, this is a free game for me or something like that, that's not me. I'll never just give you a free game. I'll make you work for it. Not true. I sometimes give free games, but not through links. If I hold a contest, you win, and I go, here's the link to your free game, then you know it's a legit thing. But I will never just willy-nilly be like, anybody want a free game? It'd be insane. What are we talking about? Hold on. Did they change the Black Lion chest? Undying Shackles, Cape, and Glider combo. Wonder what the glider looks like. You need some shackles coming off your back. What else is in here? Glyph of Reaping is pretty good. Glyph of Timekeeping. Yeah, I mean... No Truffle, Lotus, eh. Mithril, eh. Hardwood, eh. White Tiger skins? Maybe? But this sword, man. This sword! Psh. Alright. Done here. Done here. If you got your Black Lion requisition stuff done too.
I'm not sure about this.
You have 15 tickets. Are you kidding me? And bring out a new weapon set. We need to get off this character first of all. Go look at that. I need to get out my Super Adventure Box character. Super Adventure Box is character bound. So if you got upgrades on a specific character, you have built up on a certain character. If you get on a new character, it's all gone in the sense that that character doesn't have it. So you need to get on the character that has your stuff, which is my warrior. Which I think you'll also lose all your bonuses. So yeah, click all the furniture coins that I need to turn in. I have 2 stacks plus 135 Bauble Bubbles. Looks like I have a little bit extra here. Let me see if I have any of the... I'll be able to use these baubles from the bank. And then I usually cash out my continue coins because I'm lucky enough to have the infinite continue coin. I don't think it's on the gym store. There is a new weapon set. We're going to go look at that really quick. And then they also have the super sophisticated siege turtle skin.
May Lissa aid you.
My favorite thing about this, not that it even is a tortoise with the top hat, okay? Not even that. It's actually this, the guns and stuff. This is the one thing that I actually want to change the most on the siege turtle. It's not the turtle itself, but the seat in the turrets. I guess the rockets. I guess. But there it is. The other things that came out is this porcelain greatsword, which I found to be very meh. It doesn't have any other effect. The Void Flame Assassin Dagger, which does have effect, is there. Also, I believe Black Lion Keys are going to be on sale starting today. Among all of this stuff that's on sale. 30% off.
I'm not sure about this.
Ana, I would love your stuff to work, like, all the time. Maybe it's time to actually get some bug fixes. That new Siege Turtle, by the way, is 1,600 gems. That's 20 bucks. Yeah, Black Lion Keys are 20% off. So I would get 25 at a time if you can for 1,680. If you're going to open a lot of Black Lion chests. If not, I mean, they're still expensive for what they are. So be careful. But they are. And this will stay until March 31st, the end of March 31st, I think. So, April Fool's Day is this Saturday. I don't know if we'll have a show because they'll add something to the game. But if they do add something, I might do a bonus show on Saturday just so we can go over the April Fool's stuff. And now that I know there's weapons, we have to go buy things. I have to finish a Black Lion weapon set. You get rid of this beard. It's too much. It took forever to get ready today because my beard was all tangled. I slept weird. Alright, let's see what this is. Collapsing Star Axe Skin. Oh, it's another one of these. Wom, wom, wom. Okay. Axe, longbow, short bow. Actual short bow. Not just a longbow reskinned. Dagger. Focus. Greatsword. Not a very big looking greatsword. A lot of handle. Not a lot to handle, it's just a lot of handle. Can use your April Fool's Choyo tonic soon? Yeah. Hammer. No, it's... Why are these so dinky looking? How big was the dagger? Even the bows look pretty dinky. This is the style of hammer I hate. This is not a hammer. This is a bad axe. Alright, in a fantasy world where I can lift giant metal objects and swing them, I better have a freaking head to that hammer, okay? I want a freaking mountain at the end of it. Anytime it looks like this... Also, why is the handle so far down? Right? Is it just the preview? See this hammer? This is what I'm talking about. If I hit you with this hammer, interior, you would know I hit you. Look at that. Thwack. You're going down. This hammer looks a lot better than I remember. One of those smaller ones, but it's still, there's still some girth to this, okay? Okay? Look. Look at that. I'm gonna hit you. Star is still pretty heavy, I guess. I guess. Like how I just unlock these skins and forget they exist. Didn't realize how close these two... I guess not. Look, even the crane one, look. Look, if I hit you with that, it would hurt. Tiger. We go back to this one. What the hell happened? What is this? Feels like somebody forgot to put the hammerhead on. Or maybe the collapsing star did eat it. I don't know. So far, these weapons aren't impressive. They sort of remind me of the Seven Reapers, like you said, Chaz, but they also remind me... It's a staff? Yes. They sort of remind me that of fractal weapons. I'm not wrong here. These weapons look dinky, right? I mean, that is a small-looking rifle. The effects don't look terrible, but not all of them look like this scepter is still the size of a scepter. I mean, that shield is pretty dinky. It's pretty dinky. Take a look at these shields. Like the Monkey King's staff shrinks down so you can carry it on your ear? I don't know. Here's the staff. I think the two-handed weapons might be either scaled down. I think the staff is actually bigger than the hammer. Yeah, I don't know. It could just be the preview, too. I mean, the sword looks normal. I think the sword blade is longer than the great sword blade. Nah, it's pretty close, though. Does have an effect when you swing it. That's the torch? Alright, I'm still gonna buy this set, but I don't have to be happy about it. I am missing one ticket. I need 16.
What is it?
Yeah, I only have 15. Man, I don't really want to do this today, but you know what? It's always good to go over how to do this. So, first things first, I need to look up collections, Black Lion collections. What do we got here? Plasma weapons, short bow, rifle, and staff. Skins, weapon skins, plasma. Rifles, 25 gold. Staff is only 17. Short bow is only 20. So, I can put in a buy order, probably get away with it. But I'm just going to go ahead and buy the ones that I'm missing. Yeah, staff is pretty cheap. I already forgot what the other one was. The rifle? Zorric. Should have kept the achievement panel up. Short bow, rifle, staff. Oh, it was rifle. For some reason I was thinking. Rifle's 25 gold? Gotta buy what you gotta buy.
That looks valuable.
And then I'm going to consume those. Store in wardrobe. Will give me an achievement points.
That's how it's done.
And 7 more tickets. And those 7 tickets can now be used to buy this collapsing star set, which I don't think is going to be very popular, but I could be wrong. We're gonna buy one of each skin. Of course, we're gonna have 6 tickets left over, so next time we're gonna have to finish at least 2 sets. Store in wardrobe, that's gonna give me an achievement point at some point. Wait. Maybe? I don't know. Get 3 achievement points. Usually. I got an achievement point. Okay. Store. New weapon set complete.
I achieved things.
And
I'm an
7
achiever.
tickets. Let me check something really quick here. Packed Fleet weapon collection. 7 Reapers weapon collection next. I'll have to do both of those. No, it's a way to get in achievement points and keep up with the weapon skins. Will I ever use these weapon skins? Who knows? But mostly it's to just boost the wealth of your account.
My time is precious.
Oh, no, I only have to do 1 set. Because you get 7 back. I gotta remember that. You lose 9 tickets at a time. So we still have a while to go before I have to do 2. Okay. Yeah, so that is the other thing. So if I look at the weapon set inside of the Black Lion chest, take a look at the price. But they're always coming down in price because people used to hold them as investments, and they still do. I don't know why. So yeah, if I go and look inside of here and see which ones it is. Ice Reaver, White Tiger. I think the Ice Reaver, no. White Tiger, and then look it up on the...
Speak quickly.
So these prices should come down. The other thing you can do is put in buy orders, and they will fill at a cheaper price.
I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to find the cheapest one right now, which looks like the Focus skin. Yeah, that's still going for 12. They should come down in price if people are interested in opening the Black Lion chest. Ice Reaver weapons should technically move down faster. So the Focus is already down to 5 gold. The key is to know when to buy and things like that. That's why I usually wait. The longer I usually wait, the cheaper the weapons usually get. And through the rotation. These newer weapon sets will eventually be put into the Black Lion chest. But they will probably stay more expensive longer because people aren't going to hold them as an investment anymore. So if I look up collapsing star stuff, this is the price they're going to sell at for a while. So, and it's even close to where those other weapons are. So the Black Lion collection, the weapon collections, are starting to look more and more at a certain price, which is about 30 to 40 gold per weapon. I don't know. As people have explained it to me, and I've always thought, as the game gets older, veterans aren't going to need things. So we're going to have, like, I'm making 14 legendary weapons this year. That is going to cover, first off, I'm going to double up on legendary weapons, so I won't need any ascended weapons of those ever. Like great swords, if I get an ascended great sword, all I can do is salvage it. Or, you know, yeah, salvage it either into research notes or something else if I can't do research notes or whatever I need. When I get all my legendary stuff done, medium armor, heavy armor, runes, that kind of stuff, I don't need to buy things anymore. And getting drops is just for skins, but legendary weapons themselves look really, really good. So weapon skins themselves are being devalued over time the more people get legendary weapons and the older the game gets. So the entire market for skins... Sorry, hit the mic again. Back in the day, getting skins was extremely important because not everybody was going after legendaries. Transmuting was a bit harder to do. And then when it got easier, the prices went up even higher. But now that people are getting legendaries, they're more easily accessible as time goes on. Less people need it, and the market is driven to sell off the excess skins that you don't want. So instead of just putting it in my wardrobe like I do, some people are just going to sell whatever they happen to get. They have extra tickets. They need gold for whatever else they actually want. They're just going to sell this stuff. I don't think these weapons are very popular. That's why the price of them is so cheap. Hold on. Where did the koi weapons end up? And that's... yeah, about 30 to 40 gold. So... wait, no, that's the collapse. Thing is breaking. Yeah, they're already down. Yeah, 17 to 20 gold. This would have never happened back in the day. It just would never happen. They would have been 40 to 80 gold. Now people just don't need them. The Black Lion weapon tickets themselves have become very devalued. Used to be able to almost bank that a Black Lion weapon ticket could be valued anywhere from 80 to 120 gold, or even more, depending on what weapons they released. So, most of the time, the reason people buy them is to get the achievement points.
What is it?
Doing exactly what I'm doing. It's just keeping up with this stuff. Increasing account wealth and things like that, so... feel like there was something else I needed to do before we jumped at Super Venture Box. No, I think that's it. Why is that even on? Let's go to Super Venture Box. I wonder where... so you made me just think of that. Fused weapons. The fused axe is still 80, but the rest have come down. These weapons used to be hundreds upon hundreds of gold.
He's probably down at the pub again.
The axe, I believe, was somewhere near like 780. Something like that. It was quite expensive to get a hold on these before they brought the stuff back to be able to get them in rotation. Chaos weapon skins. Yeah, some of these, the staff, 250 gold. So these were extremely expensive. I think the cheapest one out there was like 450 gold at one point. And I had a chance to get a lot of these, and I just didn't. So, but this is also a much bigger set. Instead of it being 16, it's all 19 because they still did the tridents and the harpoon gun, and it's hard to get skins for underwater stuff. I got the legendaries. So, but these weapons were actually modeled off of Guild Wars 1, where they didn't even have like a full set of these. I didn't realize how much the older models stuck to your character. But I have the Chaos Axe myself because it's the Batman symbol. But I used to dual wield those and stuff. Those are 350. I had two of these skins. Think of that. Chaos Torch, which is the most interesting torch ever. But, yeah. That's weapon skins. I don't know, who knows? Let's go, is this gonna take me to Super Adventure Box or just to Radissoon? Okay. Let me go to Radissoon really quick.
Sharper still.
Hit that like button, people. Subscribe if you're new. Welcome. Radissoon. Let's do Super Adventure Box. There's some stuff to go over. We are going to do everything until World 3 Test Zone. And then we'll slowly go over that. However, how long that takes. Yes, World 3 Test Zone. You heard that. That is there. They announced it. No spoilers. It is a thing that is happening. So, there's the siege turtle. Oh, but it disappears when you get close. The Super Adventure Box, there are vendors outside, and there are vendors inside. You do not have to leave once you go inside. But if you do go into Super Adventure Box, you lose your buffs. That's also why I use a different character. I don't want to lose my buffs. So, I don't remember if it puts them on hold. Now, I can't remember. What's this? Ah, the new weapon. New weapon stuff. Generation 1?
Excelsior.
Jump in and surprise yourself.
I like how these boxes are sword, scepter. Like they're in alphabetical order, but in reverse. Short bow, shield. These. How big's the short bow? Yeah, see, these weapons are big. What happened? What happened to that Black Lion set? Oh, where's the hammer? Look at that. That's a hammer. That's what happened to the Black Lion set? Scepter. Wait, what was this? This was the staff? What's the staff? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see, there's a rifle. I wonder if they go pew pew. These remind me of something, and I just can't place it. The greatsword. Again, a lot of handle on the greatsword. Even that is bigger than the other one. The focus. The dagger. The axe. Okay, so Generation 1 chest. Okay, I have a lot of Bauble Bubbles. A lot. Over 2 stacks plus 135, right?
Aren't the best ideas at least a little bit dangerous?
Moto? By the way, I have all the skins unlocked for this stuff. This was the rewards from last year. The Mini Adventurer Boxer.
Challenge yourself to learn.
But ArenaNet, where's my... where's Lucky?
Puzzle performance.
Alright, well, buy the Mini. 50 silver, 25 Bauble Bubbles. Food. Need to buy that Bauble Bubble really quick. Do not buy fancy furniture coins. Don't do it. Don't be that person.
Discover through collaboration.
You go farm and buy these, you're wasting your time. These things literally just fall in your lap. I have 2 stacks sitting on my character right now because they take forever to turn in. Don't be that person. Just keep doing Super Adventure Box, turning it into your guild hall. You don't need the decorations right now. All right? You need to convince other guildies to go in there and turn in the coins, or just ask around. There are people who are sitting with stacks of these, and if you just go, "Hey, can anyone give me some fancy furniture coins?" If they're trying to sell them to, tell them no. All right? They're literally free things falling out of the sky. I mean, the continue coins, I understand. Which I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Baubles. Is that enough for another one? No. So we're going in with 160 Baubles. Add that Mini. All right, weekly rewards, transmutation charges. I do not need. I have. How many do I have now? 2,827 transmutation charges. Don't need them. I'm not going to waste my Bauble Bubbles on transmutation charges, but they're there. 4 is actually pretty cheap. Amalgamated Gemstone. How many of these can I buy? Yeah, I'll take those. Mystic Coin. How many of these can I buy? 3. Yes, I will take those. The Chest of Legendary Shards. Will I ever need these? I don't know. I'll take those. The Amalgamated Draconic Lodestone. I actually needed those for the Legendary Weapon. I could buy 3. Do it. Buy them. The Tyrian Exchange Voucher. One of the best things ever. You can only get 1 because of it. Okay. And I don't know if you can only buy 1 of these. I don't know. Can you sell those?
Pattern perception promotes puzzle performance.
Traders. Yeah, you can. They're going for 35. So, again, that 35 gold. 30-ish gold sitting in the middle. The price of those will come down over time. I don't know how else you can earn them, but I'm sure you can. I'm not going to waste 8 gold on that. Bauble Bubbles? They're not actual gold. Yeah, you can convert them to gold because I just did this crap. But we got some Mystic Coins. Got some Amalgamated. Oh, yeah. And I will buy these 4 times? With the limited Bauble... Chaz, limited Bauble Bubbles? My friend, listen. Listen, Chaz. Bauble Bubbles are not limited. You can farm Baubles to the end of time. Limited? No. You can get as many Bauble Bubbles as you want. I did the math last year. I was ending up with like extra Bauble Bubbles from buying everything. Limited time and too much other stuff to buy, that's your problem.
Life is a trial. Call the judge and call the jury.
You'll just have to watch the kid anyhow. Hire a babysitter. What's the point of working that much if you can't hire a babysitter? All right. Is there anything else I need to go over? Weekly stuff. The skins stuff. I believe for this you need to unlock the other things. Glitch skins. Tribulation mode stuff. I'm not really going to touch Tribulation mode today. I don't think I'm going to touch it at all. If you're interested in Tribulation mode, I would suggest looking up YouTube videos on how to do it. It's not easy,
Performance.
but it can be done by almost anyone, I would like to say, but I understand if platforming is hard. Oh yeah, Sparking Stone. Almost missed this guy. Show me your wares. So these are the old retro weapons. We'll go over those. Lots of weapon skins today. I actually like these skins. I find them interesting.
Discover through collaboration.
There's a rifle now. Mace.
Coda's blessings upon you.
And a dagger.
I like to think inside the box.
Again, I'm not going to buy those. Let's go into the box. Go. Need the infinite coin? Yeah, they didn't bring that back last year. I hope they bring it back this year. By the way, everyone is scaled to a certain height, so Asurans are going to be taller, Norns are going to be shorter, so are Char. Those same vendors are now in here. So like I just talked about, they're right there. So again, I don't have to leave. Any of that kind of stuff. Let's talk achievements. But don't tell ArenaNet that. I don't think they would bring it back at that kind of price. Okay, Super Adventure Box. Where is the bonus events? Oh, your black line. Oh, is this still going? This is still going. Last chance for that? I mean, it should be ending. So, Super Adventure Box World 1, World 2. If you notice, I don't even have all of these done. This looks like World 3 stuff. Like there's some stuff to do. We'll go over that later. Tribulation mode. And then here is the annual achievements. This is course load. You have to get 8 days worth of stuff done. Get your daily. I've done this how many times now? 19 times. So 100 achievement points for that. You want to do this. The easiest way to get crimson weapons and other things you may need. Other than that, we will be looking at all the annual stuff. Donate continue coins to Drubert. Weird. Annual nostalgia. Looks like we're gonna go up to 250 points this year. Alright. That's the main thing we need to focus is the annual. And it looks like we need to do exploration. So infantile mode has been renamed to exploration mode, which makes sense. When this came out, the devs were in a more feisty. They had a feisty attitude towards the players. So things, I never knew why it was called infantile mode. I got the joke, but I think, in my opinion, infantile mode is sort of it's sort of just an inside joke at this point. New players probably they don't realize that this was an April Fool's thing, that everything is considered comedy in this. It's taken on a new form. So having them rename it from infantile mode to exploration mode makes a lot more sense to me. I still think it should have just always been called beginner. But the idea was that there was the mentality, especially, you know, the 2010s of get good. You know, we got our Dark Souls and that kind of stuff, and the difficulty of games increased. So there was also this attitude towards players who were not good enough. And I think over the years, ArenaNet has softened to the fact that players aren't going to be good, that this is the first MMO for a lot of people, this is that kind of stuff. And I think a lot of people's problems with it is that they think people are offended, but I also think ArenaNet has changed directions about their attitude towards the players. So instead of trying to pick on players and things like that for the comedy effect, they have now changed their tune to being able to expand anything in the future, and I think exploration mode would give them that chance. So, a lot of people out there are like, who got offended? Who blah, blah, blah. I just don't think that's the case. I just think the attitude of the company has changed, and anything that's going to be negatively... communities aren't nice out there, and so ArenaNet doesn't want to be associated with that negativity, and I understand that completely. And I don't think it's to not offend people. While that's a side effect of changing things, I think anyone who feels that way, I think you're the one that's offended, because I don't care that they changed it, really. I just don't care. I just don't care if ArenaNet changes it. I think people who sit and be like, man, who got offended here, blah, 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 I think you're wasting a lot of energy. Who cares? It's now named exploration mode. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because my voice in this isn't really heard anyways, because people are they're gonna eat into that of some kind of social justice crap, and I just don't think that's it. I just think ArenaNet has changed the way they do things, so when they go back and look at something, they may be like, yeah, infantile mode just isn't as funny. You know, and new players may be put off like, oh, is this supposed to be really hard? When it's, no. This is the mode where you sort of get familiar with stuff. Normal mode is actually pretty easy, and then, you know, go play Tribulation if you want the challenge. And I think that's great. Difficulty's always great in games. I just don't think their first thought was, man, these players are going to get offended if we keep this way. I just don't think that was the first thing on their mind. I think it was, this isn't really explaining what this is. And so they went the way they did. I've seen, and the only reason I'm even talking about it is because I've seen most of the other direction. Wow, people got offended about this, and it just bothers me that that's your mentality going into that. Like, no. And, like, no, just why is that your first go-to? Like, they've changed names of other things, and I don't see you throwing your fit about that, except when it was a raid title, then... You want to know who the infantile mode is? It's the Raiders, man. Change their like, accidentally put the same title somewhere else, and oh my god, are they going to be crying on the forums. I already have that title for raids, and now you're just watering it down. What was it? Long Commitment or something like that, and then they changed the title from the anniversary to Long-Term Commitment? I mean, like, come on, man. This is why colored... titles would make sense. I mean, it just makes sense. You know, you got the basic gray ones that you see, or whatever color they are, and then you got the white ones, the blue ones, the green ones. You could have just done the tier system. The greater you did at the stuff. Anyways, away from that. So we got to get the annual done, which is running through both game modes. There is a daily for Super Adventure Box. I don't know what title that is. Fractal CM 100. There's a title for getting Fractal CM 100? How much I do fractals now. With no debts in the party? Yeah, but what the hell does DWD mean? Do not Do not abbreviate in my chat because my brain ain't gonna click together. Never has. In over 6 years of streaming, people come in and they just abbreviate shit. And I mean, like, I may get it, but I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. My frustration right now is I asked what the hell that is, and you're just explaining the title, but what the fuck is the title? That's my point. Tell me what the title is! You have to look it up, Jesus Christ, then it's not that important! Anyhow, what are we doing today? Complete levels of Super Adventure Box or defeat any champion enemies across Tyria. Got it. This is the one for those super loot bags that have super loot stuff. And it can also have the retro forged weapons and the hard light weapons, which I do not have the hard light weapons done, but they are technically skins I should get done so I can stay ahead of things. We'll see. Environmental science. I don't remember. Mineral extraction 202. Dig up 3 Bauble chest in World 2 Zone 2. Some of this stuff is going to take a moment to remember. So, venturing 201 is pretty easy. Ooze 202. Environmental science 202. World 2 Zone 2. I don't know, these dailies look pretty shitty, in my opinion. I'm trying to think what World 2 Zone 2 even is. I know what it is. I'm literally gonna have to look this shit up. Guaranteed I'm gonna have to look this shit up. Don't be afraid to look stuff up. Don't struggle with anything inside of a video game that's been around. This crap's been around for like, what, 8-9 years now? Don't struggle with it. If I'm a veteran and I can't remember a festival, everything, don't sweat it yourself. I've seen people do that where they're like, man, I look it up, then blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. I mean, we're a hive mind when it comes to gamers. So, now World 2 Zone 1 is the raft. World 2 Zone 2 is the eagle, and it's terrible and all that kind of stuff. World 2 Zone 3 is the mountain. World 2 Zone 2 is by far the worst zone. So I need to run through all the zones, and we're going to do that. I believe you'll only see this cutscene here. Oh no! You never have her back. Ha 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 ha! Here, take this pointy stick. We don't use such trivial weapons. I believe to get credit for the annual, I need to touch every cloud on the way up. So we're pretty much in exploration mode, as it is now. I need to learn how to jump very quickly here. There are these clouds that you can... There's clouds that you can touch, and they will give you bridges to things and stuff like that. Again, I will be coming here more seriously when we do the normal stuff. This is just to get the annual achievement done. There are multiple chests to get at the end of normal and tribulation mode especially. But normal mode, you can get a super weapon chest and a glitch chest if you do the glitch. We will go over that in normal mode. Tribulation mode, there's I think an extra chance to get another chest. So then there's the Kaiser orange chest. Get if it's just called the Kaiser weapon chest. That's the one usually worth more money. I think I still need to finish those weapons. I will be doing that through the dailies. So the end boss here, especially in World 1, is a pushover. I have all the upgrades. I'm not going to be showing any of that. There's a lot to Super Adventure Box if you're new to it. Pretty much you're going to collect baubles, go into shops, buy slingshots and bombs, candles, that kind of thing. There's not a chest in exploration mode, so there's not an extra chest to get here. So if I do the glitch in normal mode, there will be 2 chests to grab at the end, that kind of stuff. So, but pretty much in exploration mode, what it lets you do is run around. You can do achievements and stuff still, but the important thing is that it's sort of the whole point of it is that you can explore and check things out, but there's not any of the secrets or more rewarding stuff inside of it. So you have to play normal mode to pretty much progress your character. There's that super loot bag for the first 3 zones. I'm not gonna follow the arrows because I know where I'm going, but you know, again, if you're new, very helpful. Down, 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 down. You don't have any dailies to do in World 1 Zone 2, World 2 Zone 2. You want to take the shortcuts because save yourself time. I don't think there's any farm. I want to take the clouds. I think it's like the checkpoint system. But in exploration mode, I believe you can't take the shortcut. I think, unless they change the system. Give you credit. I got stuck in that cloud for a quarter of a second there. No. I don't think so. Again, all that stuff is normal mode. So I cannot run around this cage. What I can do is attack it. And as this bozo turns towards me, maybe, Just jump and then turn my camera. If he turns, you still need to move. You just don't see the laser fire usually unless they fix that bug. And I'm not going to test it because it's better to be safe than sorry. That's it. Your sub feed was just never. I think XR40 was talking about how the link itself was saying it was 6 days old. Oh yeah. Oh no. Well, Winter Saga, I'm here doing the annuals. So I don't know. It's that thing when you don't stream for a while that it and sound right. When you don't stream for a while that the website just gives up on you. So all your I forget what they're called. No. There we go. Got how to play for a second. No, this is wrong. Sorry, that was literally just muscle memory. This is actually slower than the way I run it. Come on, fart a little faster. You don't need to take the sad side. I just need to take the main route here. Lurk mode. Lurk away. Do-do-do-do. This is King Toad. And this boss is always harder than people make it seem. So pretty much we're just going to stand here and attack until that happens, grab the jewel shard, target him, and throw it. And then we're going to attack again right after that, and hopefully get a jewel shard before be able to react. He will always look the direction he's going to attack, so in this case he was looking that way. If he does that, he's going to do a belly flop, and you just need to sort of run away. Let it happen. That's freaky. Grab a jewel shard. Gonna turn his head and cough. Gonna go back up. See that jewel shard that breaks off? That's what you want to happen. You want to be able to throw it and then break off the next one before, you know, he does his thing. Tribulation mode especially, get away from him or his explosion will kill you and you may not be able to get your reward. And that would be silly. It could also happen normal mode where he drags you under the ground and you die. So just back up once he starts exploding and you should be okay. Again, unless they fix the bug. I'm not sure what bug fixes they do. I just assume the major ones that they haven't been able to fix over the years are still there. But yeah, that boss, not too hard as long as you understand that. I will say this too, with more people, it's harder on this one because the health is more. So, and if you don't have chain sticks like I do, which is the upgrade of the main weapon, you'll have to do it 3 times. But if you bring in people after someone starts it, the health doesn't scale up. So you just need to get everybody down there, do a damage phase, and 5 people, it happens really fast. Dun, 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 dun. This is the end of World 1. Yeah, it doesn't look like you get a lot of baubles from this thing either. Although normal mode is faster than exploration mode if you know what you're doing. Bam, 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 bam. Bauble Bubble. I think anytime you finish a world, you get a Bauble Bubble. And then the secondary one for finishing the world. So finishing the bonus thing and finishing the world, something like that. But if I go back through normal mode, I won't get another Bauble Bubble for finishing the world. Or is it finishing the mode? I don't remember. All right, World 2. Explore mode. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Exploration mode, World 2 is easier and harder all at the same time. Especially World 2 Zone 3. Because again, they don't just bring you to the shortcut, I don't think. The guy's just telling you that the water will wreck your existence. This is the one place I wish these clouds were always there. So for this, these ninjas are gonna pop out, these assassins. But we don't gotta deal with that. I will show in normal mode how to quickly despair these assassins into the nothingness. What those clouds do is they help you skip trigger points. And the trick here is to have a whip. And we're just going to whip this assassin. Looks like he's going to fall off the raft, though, so that's not going to be great if I crit too much. It looks like he's staying. So if I just hold down the 4 key here, I'll just continue to whip him. No other assassins will pop up, nothing like that. But I do have to wait out this raft ride every single time. This is time you will never get back. If for some reason you should die and get reset at the beginning of this, you will have to do it again. And you will have to do it every day. Every freaking day, you have to sit here and wait for this to end. And this is time of my life that I will never... Okay, we're good. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum. Don't burn down the tree in the forest. Yeah, Cloud is a troll. With the exploration mode here, you actually get to see the fact that there's other crap above. In normal mode, that won't really appear on your camera too much, so you can miss it pretty easily. These rapids right here aren't as scary as they seem. Back in the day, like, everything used to just explode and... Oh, that's the wrong button again. Oh, I can take that ooze. Can I do that now? Trying to remember where that guy is. I'm gonna check to see if I can do this daily now. Wasn't that? Ooze Transportation 202 is World 2 Zone 2. Okay. So what you need to do the ooze stuff is a shovel. Now beat the crap out of the ooze. Then you grab the ooze, and it's gonna slowly drain life from you. So potions can really help. Oh, and you can't dodge. That's right. Can't dodge. But it does stop the damage. It doesn't work in this game mode. I haven't been hurt. There it is. And for World 2 Zone 2, we need to go up here, I believe, unless I'm completely wrong. To this guy right here? No? I have to give up on this. Oh, there he is. Went too far. How do you get to that guy? I do not remember how to get to him. Doesn't seem as bad as I remember. I don't remember. A little too hurt to do it now. Most jumps don't need to be fancy. That should be it, right? Right there, okay. I don't have enough health, though. I know how to get some health. Alright, let's try this again. Threw that a little short, didn't you? Is a health refill. All right, let's try this again. This time I don't dodge. This time you don't dodge with the freaking slime moves thing. By the way, this is never worth doing outside of this daily. All right, or the achievement. So if you get the achievement, get the daily. Don't ever worry about this again. It only gives you 5, but did it count? It did not count. Did not count, and that is some BS. They did get an update today, yeah. Yeah, new weapons, new glyphs. There's a new back piece and glider. I don't think there's anything else to do here. I'm going to show you the trick to defeating this dude right here. This dude only attacks 4 corners, so you don't have to do anything. And then sometimes he will attack you in your spot, so if he turns towards you, just move. But if he does this, just dodge into the cage like I just did.